Hey friends, it's Mike. I want to take you through a guitar I picked up off of eBay. The seller is CH Guitars 123, and I will put the seller link in the description box below so you can go take a look at what he has there. It's a Les Paul Style Florentine, and it does not come with the Gibson logo. It comes with its own logo, Starshine. And take a look at the inlays on the fretboard. They're very nice. I was playing the guitar yesterday and I ran into no problems with any fretting out or fret issues as I was playing. I haven't checked with my fret rocker yet, but the fact that it played and it showed up with the action set pretty low, so I'm not really expecting too much work on the frets, to be honest. So let's take a look here. The finish on it is excellent. Let's take a look at the binding. You have the F-holes. Sure looks real nice. The pots are a little scratchy, can you hear that? But that's to be expected with the electronics that come out of China. Works fine. The pickups are your typical Chinese pickups. It's going to be very difficult to see, and maybe you won't be able to see it, but the gold plating on the pickups, you could tell it's not super high quality. The pickups do work fine. There's a nice contrast between the neck and the bridge pickup. I will at some point swap these out. I'm thinking of going with Aliexpress OE20s, so I'll make a decision on that. The bridge is the typical bridge that you'll get on some of the lower end guitars on these Les Paul styles. It's got the retaining wire, but I mean, it works fine. And I'll probably swap that out, and the tailpiece is the typical tailpiece, so nothing to really point out there. Let me just show you the binding. It looks really good. Looks very good, in fact. And the tuners are, well, they say Grovers. I don't know whether they're real Grovers or not. I will say, though, that they're very fluid. They're not stiff, and there's no play. When I tuned her up yesterday, she played fine. And it's a nice looking guitar. So for $290 off of eBay, not having to worry about anything getting confiscated by customs because of a Gibson logo on the headstock, it's, I think, a great buy. So I'm very happy with it. Now, I have another guitar up above it, and what I want to show you is that I believe it's possible that the same plant that makes the Oscar Schmidt OE20s, which are great guitars. I've done 2 reviews on these guitars, or maybe 3 at this point. It is the same plant turning out these Starshines. Now, why do I say that? Because the horn right here on the Oscar Schmidt, I was looking at this very closely, is the same horn here. And the overall finish on this guitar, being very good, is the same thing with the Oscar Schmidt, because the Oscar Schmidt is made in China also. So these 2 guitars, 2 different headstock brands, really look like, let me just see if I can do it this way, the same guitars. And also, when we take a look at the inlays, here's the Oscar Schmidt inlays, which are done very well. And then taking a look at the inlay here, I mean, it's not the same inlay, but this one is done very well also. Okay, so a quick review. She plays great. I have to swap out the pickups because that's what I usually do with these Chinese guitars. You see the back here. Let's take a look at the finish. She looks nice. She looks very nice. Alright, so the reason why I'm putting this up is because this could be a great alternative to going to Aliexpress and having to deal with Gibson logos on the headstock, or putting an order in to have a blank headstock. And I think you could do this with this guy too. So if you want a blank headstock and then later on put your own logo on, you can do that. But from a pricing perspective, it's right there with Aliexpress, so it's not more expensive. And his seller ratings, the feedback is very good. People have been very pleased with the guitars they have received from this particular seller. But like I said, I highly suspect that it is the same plant that's turning out the Oscar Schmidt OE20s. And if that's the case, then that's a very good deal, because what you're going to get is a very consistent output of guitars, quality-wise, higher quality, because of the plant that is producing them, if it is indeed the Oscar Schmidt, or the same plant as the Oscar Schmidts. Okay? So there you go. That's it, a quick one. And any comments, leave them below. Okay, guys, have a great week.